Welcome back to Trove One, everybody. Now, some of you may be thinking, Josh, what are you doing? You're not in a Chevy. Well, you're right, because today I'm introducing you to a new vehicle we've added to the fleet. It's not a Chevy. This is a 1997 Toyota T100. It's equipped with a 3.4 liter V6 5-speed manual transmission. It's 4-wheel drive, and this thing has 552,000 miles on it. And it cost more than our Tahoe that we got recently that only has 200,000 miles on it. It's Toyota tax for you right there. But we're headed out into the Ozarks. We're headed out to a little lake today. Don't think we're going to get in on any crazy roads. We're mostly going to fish and camp. We got a couple canoes on top. Got a whole bunch of gear thrown in the back of this thing. And we're going to kind of take this on its first trip out. And we're going to try to go catch some fish. And we're going to enjoy camping with the kids. That is the goal on this trip. And then in the future, we'll be building this thing out some more. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the Toyota T100. And what you think we should do with it. I've got a lot of ideas. I'm just not sure exactly what I want to do with it yet. It's a lightweight truck. It's not really a full-size truck. It's Toyota's first attempt at a full-size truck. And yeah, I got some ideas, but I'd like to hear yours because this could be a really fun truck. It's locally owned. Most of the miles were put on by the original owner. I bought it from the second owner who only had it for about a year. So I'm excited about it. It's going to be a fun project. Don't know what we're doing with it yet, but we'll do something fun. But for now, let's roll on into the Ozarks, head out to this little lake, and see if we can catch some fish and set up camp. Well, guys, we drove through the campground here at the lake. We were planning on camping there, but we went through there, and the camping is really not that good. So you got to pay like 20 bucks a night. You can't even camp on the water enough to carry a canoe down to it, really. So we're just going to camp off out of the campground. There's also quite a few people there, and we like our space. It wasn't bad though. It's a nice little campground, just not very good lake access despite being at the lake. So we're exploring a road. We know of a few camp spots around here. We're going to see what we can find, and hopefully we can find something off the beaten path a little bit of privacy, and then we'll run in tomorrow and just launch our canoes from the day use area, and then we won't have to spend all that money on a camping fee. So we're going to hunt around on a couple roads and see what we can find.
Are you going down there or are we staying up here?
Down here. We have ended up at a little camp spot that I think is better than anything on the lake. We're down on the creek, beautiful spot. I got this marked on Gaia for Patreon followers. A short road to get in here, but I got it marked. Beautiful little creek, nice little swimming hole and fishing hole. Campsite's pretty trash. This is easy to get to, so I bet it gets used a lot. I'm really surprised there's no one here. I think there was someone. They drove past us. They were flying down the road, drove past us on our way in. and they left some trash and stuff burning. So we're gonna get all the fire pits cleaned up and everything. We're gonna get camp set up here, and I think this is gonna be a good spot, and we can do some fishing straight from camp, which is kind of part of what we wanted to do. So then tomorrow we'll go hit the lake. Going a little bit old school. We're pulling out the ground tent because we don't have enough room in the one rooftop tent. We have the back of the truck we can sleep some people in, and we got the ground tent. So we're mixing it up a little bit without the camper and the second rooftop tent. Things are a little bit different, but we're gonna make it work. We're just doing things a little bit differently, like we've been doing a lot recently. You getting it, Mima? Commences the fingernail clippers. Look for fingernail clippers. They got a camouflage handle. They should be in the area. Yeah, they're right there. Now commences the Mima. There's hooks here. The part where I sit here, do not put that close to your mouth.
It's mine.
Yeah, don't put it close to your mouth. The part where I try to keep anybody from getting a hook in them, and I rig up all the fishing poles for all the kids, and then if they catch fish, I have to go get the fish off the hook for them. I also have to bait things, and I never actually get to fish myself. But that's what we're here for, so it'll be all right, and we'll try to slowly work through this.
Look at you instructing.
Zaya, hang on, you can't swing it towards Giddy, okay? What you got, Giddy? Pull it out. Little bitty fish. Tiny little guy. What is it? Little long ear? Well, we're having some hamburgers and hot dogs real quick. Have some dinner. It's a little bit chaotic at camp. We only caught a couple little fish, but that's all right. It's a little creek. I got to open up the big rooftop tent, get that ready, and then we'll eat some food. Then we're going to get some sleep for the night.
Trying to get a picture.
Of what?
Daddy. Food.
Woody. I see you. Barely. It's kind of dark. Good morning, everybody. We're doing a little fishing. Nice little bluegill here. Turning him loose. I don't think we're going to catch anything huge in here, though there could be a decent sized little bass. We're going to make some breakfast, do a little fishing, and then head over to the lake so we can do some more fishing.
Daddy, were we gonna ride on the back of the truck when we all gonna put the and we? There was there were 3 fish following me, and only one of them got it.
What'd you catch? Another little long ear?
Yeah, and look, all of the other ones are trying to get it too. Mine makes a very weird sound when it's not reeling. Look, that's a tiny one.
Yep.
Tiny.
Well, guys, Sarah's getting the pancakes cooked finally. We had a bit of a medical emergency. We had a hook in the head, and it wasn't just a single hook. It was a triple hook, and 2 of the hooks got in Caleb's head. He's fine now, but we had some tense moments. But we used the string method. We got both hooks out in one yank. And good reminder, we always carry our little medical kit, which doesn't really help with that other than having some antiseptic to clean up the wound, but fairly minor. But there were 2 hooks in, both had the barbs in, so not real fun. Would you do that again? No, I've had one in me before. It's not any fun. But it's out, it's over. Now we're gonna have some pancakes. And yeah, that is life. So we're now gonna be more careful and spread out a little bit further with the fishing poles. And I gave her a lure with no hooks now. Is that good, Pancake? Good. Is Mommy a good cook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now she's tangled.
Saya, what'd you do now? You gotta spread out, girl.
Daddy, some of these ones are so squiggly, you can't bait them. I don't think so.
Well, survival. Wiggle.
Like that one. It's so squiggly. That one's so squiggly, I can't bait it.
Like.
Pancakes are always pretty because they taste yummy.
Okay, that one was.
I saw one. Hey, look. Mommy, look over there. There's bigger fish. Can we catch them? Mommy, look. Look at this silver one. Hey, what? I'm pretty sure the silver one's mine. The silver hook is mine. That's Daddy. Daddy.
All right, pancakes are good. It's time to start packing up our mess. The most annoying thing about ground tents, even though it was really comfortable, we've got these mattress pads that we've used for years. We used them back before we had a rooftop tent or anything. They work really good, really comfortable. But the ground tents always get dirty. You always get condensation on the bottom of them. And then you're waiting around to try to dry them out. It's very annoying. Ground tents are kind of annoying, but it was very comfortable. I slept pretty good. So we gotta wait for that to dry a little bit, and we gotta start packing everything up. The nice thing about having the truck, we got this whole covered bed to just pile stuff in, so it makes it easy to pack everything up. Just throw it in. So we're gonna get packed up, and we're gonna head over to the lake, which we're not far from, and see if we can catch some fish over there. All right, we are packed up, and we're gonna head over to the lake, throw these boats in the water, and see if we can catch some fish. It's overcast. Should be a pretty good day for fishing. We caught a big fish in this, a big brim, big sunfish, a few weeks ago. We came by this lake. So I'm gonna go back there. We're gonna try to catch a bunch more of those because I want some fish to eat. But we'll see. Sometimes we catch them, sometimes we don't. Well, we made it to the lake, and now it's starting to rain on us. But I don't think it'll rain too much. So we're going to get the canoes down, go launch them, and see if we can catch some fish anyway. Maybe it'll be really good fishing.
I read that's good weather for fishing when it's raining. Get up in the morning. I don't want to go now.
Go up to the front seat, okay?
You have a stringer you're going to leave with this cow in case you catch this 5,000 fish?
No, I don't have another stringer. You coming, Caleb?
Yeah,
Well, if you can
I'll push you off. Climb in.
fine.
Do you need us? Daddy, do I paddle too?
You might paddle a little bit. right, get on your seat, Laser.
I got a paddle up here. Are you need both paddles?
Did you want to go, Mima? We'll take you in a little bit. We'll take you later, okay?
You want to see if Kitty catches a fish? Did a bird die there? Bye!
You can fish wherever you want.
It's so big. Daddy, can we go hop on the dam?
Well, so far the fishing is not super productive. Karen pricked her finger. Caleb got stuck on the log. We've gotten zero. Well, I got one nibble over there. So we caught a lily pad. That's about it. I was hoping for a little better, but we'll keep trying.
Isn't it go on? Yeah. Those bites did not take my bait. Is it big enough?
Not really.
But can we keep it if we get more? Daddy, can we keep
It got off right there. Decent little bluegill. Not really what we're looking for. I want those big sunfish.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Finally caught something halfway decent here. Ugh, nothing super special. Little largemouth. Caught him on a jig here. Ugh, best fish of the day so far, but still not what we're looking for. Well, the rain is beginning to come down a little more steadily. Might be a good time to be fishing. I don't know. Let's just see if it's gonna rain for a while like this, or dirt on my face, or if it's gonna let up. See if the boys caught anything. They've been on the other side. They're just getting back.
Through the hole? Did you get lots of acorns?
Well, it's still raining, so we're gonna pack up the boats, head on home. We got a couple people that are ready for naps. Some of the others want to keep fishing, but the fishing's just not been very good, so we'll have to try fishing another day. Probably the weather change. We got a cold front come through a couple days ago, which makes it really nice, but the fishing is not what I hoped. So we're gonna load up and then probably start meandering our way home. We might explore a few roads on the way home. I think we'll have some time. We're gonna be here all day at this rate. You're supposed to get it up a little higher on you, Karen. It'll work a little better. Oh, you gotta go up. I see a canoe getting dropped here in a moment. Go to the left.
Oh, my back is gonna kill me. That's not the way to do it. Turn. Great. It's horrible. The other side is the Toyota.
Well, we're loaded up. It's still kind of drizzling, so we're gonna start making our way home. We're gonna explore a couple roads up here we've been wanting to check out, see if there's any good camp spots on them. and then we'll just work our way back home through the dirt road. So we'll see what we get into. There's no telling. Side of the lake from where we were at, I found a vine covered in muscadines.
Green or red?
Mostly green, but I smelled them, and that's how I knew they were there. So there were at least a few ripe ones.
I feel like that those first couple of weeks of September is usually what it takes before they're good and ripe.
Here's some beautyberry right here, but it's not quite ready yet.
Yeah, I've seen a few that were purple, but most of them have been green.
It might have been muscadines, but it looks, oh, there's some ripe ones right there.
Thoughts?
A few ripe muscadines right up through here, but not very many, and they're too hard to get to. And we really don't need any this year. If we stumble on some good patches, I'm sure we'll get them, but I don't think we're going to do a lot of muscadine hunting because we still have like 5 gallons of muscadine jelly on the shelf, so we don't really need any. Some beautyberry right there. Big patch of beautyberry.
A campsite?
Yeah, that's not a fantastic camp spot, but not bad. It'd be a good one in the winter. Not the best right now because it's all grown up.
Still, it's off the main way, which is really nice, with a lot of them being right on the road.
Yep, I'll mark it. Problem this truck, I mean, it's got a few problems. I've already fixed a few, but one that is the biggest problem to me is first gear occasionally pops out. It doesn't always want to stay in first gear. So you got to kind of watch that, especially if you're pulling out in traffic or something. You got to kind of keep your hand on the shifter, make sure it doesn't pop out of first gear. Also very inconvenient if you're off on some rougher roads trying to climb something in first gear and you're steering with 2 hands or something and that thing pops out while you're driving up. Highly inconvenient, which is probably just a sign of age and 552,000 miles, but it is what it is. I probably won't worry about it unless it gets a lot worse. That was a tight little road with no major reward.
This is true. But now you know.
Now we know we can cross it off the list. One thing I will say about this T100, it does not ride good on rough off-road stuff at all. It rides worse than the Suburban did before the Suburban got the solid axle. The Suburban rides better now with the solid axle. Before the Suburban had torsion bars. This is also a torsion bar front end, and torsion bars are just not known to really ride good. This thing does not ride good at all. It rides good on pavement, rides pretty good on just basic dirt road, but as soon as you got some big ruts or some big rocks, it just lurches really, really hard. So I don't know what I can do about this suspension without really just completely rebuilding it and removing the torsion bars, which should be a lot of work. Or we may just have to roll with it, and it is what it is. We'll see. I don't know what we're going to do with this yet. I got some ideas, like I said at the beginning, but I really don't know what the plan is going to be for sure. So I'd love to hear your ideas, especially if you got any experience with the T100. Other problem with them, they're not very common. It's hard to get parts. There's not a lot of aftermarket stuff, so I don't know what it is about me and buying vehicles without a lot of aftermarket support, but I have a tendency to do it. But even my old 88 Chevy 1-ton rides better than this off-road, which is kind of crazy to think, because that's 1 ton on leaf springs, but it rides better than this truck. Well, this dead-end road got really tight at the end, just turned into a side-by-side trail. But we made it down. There wasn't any place to turn around where it looked like the end of the road is, so technically we may be a little past where the motor vehicle use map shows, but we did end up all the way down here at the creek. There's no camp spot here. There's not much of a reason to drive down in here. It's more or less a side-by-side trail, especially down here towards the end. But there's a this is probably a good fishing hole on the creek right here. So kind of a neat spot, but definitely tight. Probably the roughest, steepest part we got, and we didn't bother airing down, of course, so a little bit interesting. I've been running in 4 low for a little bit. I just came around a corner. I didn't have the camera on. I got some pretty severe popping in the front end. So I put it back in 2 high. We're through the roughest part of the road. I imagine I've got a CV axle starting to disintegrate on me, or disintegrated mostly. It's not popping right now, so hopefully if we're going fairly straight, we'll be all right. Everybody told me to get a Toyota for Toyota reliability. And while yes, this thing has 552,000 miles on it, it also cost as much as a Chevy with 200,000 miles on it, and so far it's had just as many problems. But it's still a sweet truck, so. Had to go back into 4 low to get up that hill. It's a little bit, first gear and too high on this truck's a little bit long. I don't know what, I'm not sure what the term is for that. It's not the best for much of anything slow. It seems like it could be a little bit better. Can't talk. But this thing might have a little bit oversized tires on it too, and I don't know what the gear ratio is. So a lot of things to learn on this truck, but you definitely need 4 low to do much in the way of off-roading. Anything much more than a pretty basic dirt road, you're gonna probably be running 4 low, especially if it's got any steepness to it or rocks. Partially because it rides so rough. Stopped off for a quick bathroom break for one of the kids, and now everybody's getting in the creek. Well, go catch it and we'll eat it. Actually, I don't know if it's bullfrog season.
Well, it was a football.
Yeah, sounds like a bullfrog.
Yeah, it was right there. Just you got to the deep spot. Where is it now? If you actually want me to catch him, I will catch him. Catch who?
Ah, silly girl.
Just a matter of seconds till she sits down in that
She started to, and I stopped her.
or falls in it.
And she was like, oh. Is it cold or hot or warm? Do you like it?
It's not totally cool.
Is it fun?
Mommy, it's cool.
Yep, he fell. Giddy, you're getting soaked. Guys, we are headed dirt road out, fastest route to home now. All the exploring's been done. We got to check out a couple new roads over here, which is kind of nice. Check them off. Found some good camp spots. This thing's rattling all of a sudden, seems like. Anyway, we got some clanking going on the front end, so hopefully this thing makes it home. If not, I'll let you know, because we'll probably be having to come back with a trailer. And let me know what you think we should do with the T100, because I'm not entirely sure. I'd love to hear some ideas, so drop us a comment, let us know, and I guess we'll see you on the next adventure. Well, update on the CV axle. I think CV axle, I need to stop and check. Got on pavement, and now that we're on pavement, I can really hear it. I don't know if you can hear it or not. It is clanking pretty bad. I'm going to stop and make sure it's not a front drive shaft or something, because it sounds not good. And right now I don't think I can do, I don't want to do over about 35 miles an hour, and that's not going to work to get home, I don't think. So I'm going to have to stop up here somewhere, investigate, and make a decision on what we got to do with this thing. Toyotas, gotta love them. That's our problem right there. Woo, she's gone. Okay guys, I think I can remove that outer portion of the CV axle and just remove it completely, and I think I'll be able to drive home, so at least I don't need to leave it and bring a trailer. So I'm gonna try to pull that out, and we'll see if that'll work. These things are super tight. That's not gonna work at all. It's probably the original CV axle, as tight as that is. Probably not. All right, get that little problem temporarily resolved. Now I know why all you Toyota drivers never want to go out on the trails alone. You'll get stranded. I never had that problem with a Chevy. I've had that Suburban for 12 years. And I've had CV axles go bad, but I've never had one go so bad that I couldn't drive it off the trail without a single problem. I've had a little bit of clunking, but that's it. But I also put CV axles on it fairly regularly, so it is what it is.